Good morning, print fam. It is, I don't know what day it is. I know it's Friday, but the 20th, I knew that. That's Friday the 27th. It's my daughter's birthday. I knew that. I hung up the sign today. Anyway, welcome back, print fam. It's been a good couple of days off. Got the latex turned on. I got to print some stickers this morning. They are going to be 7.5 by 2.5. I'm going to lay them out on 8.5 by 11 sheets and then perf cut the sheet out so that I can mail it off to the customer. So that's all I really have to do today. I'll probably go through my list, just make sure I haven't missed anything else. Like I said, try not to work too hard over the Christmas holiday / New Year's because most of my customers aren't working. Anyway, this is a rush order that I got. So obviously I'm going to do it because one, it's slow, but they're paying a rush fee because they want it today. So gonna get this going. I'm not sure what else, like I said, is gonna be going on today. Hope you guys had a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you guys celebrate, whenever it is. Hope it was good for you, and yeah, so see you in a bit. All right, print fam, I just thought I'd show you what I do when I load the media and the alignment is skewed. So I hit retry. It says to lift up the lever, which is this guy right here. So you lift him up. In the meantime, it has rolled out some media. So what I like to do is make sure that the media comes out, and you can see here that it is obviously not aligned. So I just kind of pull until it seems aligned when it's there, so that now I can lower the level and it's going to check it again. So that seems right based off of where my edge holders were last time. Basically, I scan, I've had a bunch of media out, it's going to scan again. And now it's been loaded properly. So that's what I do to make it really easy to make sure that you align the media when it gets loaded slightly crooked. All right, print fam, excuse me. Got the stickers all printed. The customer stopped by and picked those up. So now I've just been doing a little bit of education / research, watched some training videos. I have been prepping all of the vlogs for the next few days. And I am going to run Bach today. Back there. I've got, I think, 8 or 10 hats that I need to get done. I should be running it right now while I'm editing the vlog, or creating the stuff for the vlogs, like writing the descriptions and whatnot, but I haven't, so I will probably put this down and get Bach prepped. The file's already on there. I've done the job before. The thread's on there. Just need to hoop some hats and actually run them. So I will do that. I think that's the only other thing I'm going to do today. Let's pull up monday.com and see. So as far as in-house printing, which I consider the Hanukkah, we've got some flyers that it was a lead from BNI that they were not ready to do anything until the next year. So nothing to do there. We've got a calendar that we're working on. That one, I got the design back from Penji, so I need to just need to send them the design. So that one I should do today. And then Bob's working on some business cards. And then I'm working on some NCR forms, which I should probably, there are a couple of changes that he wanted to the artwork, so I should do that. And then I need to design that same person some business cards. And then Bob has got 2 outsourced print jobs, and then I've got 1 outsourced print job. The reason why I outsourced the job, not because I can't print it, at least with mine. Bob's, he's got a mini pocket folder and some door hangers, which we don't have the equipment to die cut the door hangers. For me, the business cards, it's more really can't talk. It's the logistic of things. So by the time I print them here, box them up here, label them and ship them, it's actually more cost effective to just outsource the business cards. For my local customers that pick them up, then no, it's not more cost effective. But for those that I have to do shipping, at least right now, because I don't have all of the setup and everything, me shipping stuff typically is not as good, at least for business cards. Then we've got our embroidery board, which we've got the hats that I need to do for Bob's customer. Some that I'm, some hats that I'm trying to win the bid on. Some stuff that Bob's working on, some Carhartt jackets, and then another set of embroidery that I actually outsourced. They actually did them today, my outsourced company, but they messed up on one of them, and so they're gonna attempt to shave it off and redo it. But it's a poly fabric, so there might be little puncture holes. So hopefully it turns out all right. If not, I've got to buy another jacket and get it to them. Then we have our promotional products board. Bob's working on some magnets. I've got some lanyards, some wallets, and some mouse pads. The mouse pads, I just need to send the design over for approval, and then Bob's working on some chapstick lanyards, pens, and mugs. So nothing's moving along with my jobs other than the mouse pad. I can send the artwork over for approval. And then for screen printing, which we outsource, I've got some shirts that I quoted to a customer that I should just mark as lost because we're not going to do them, at least right now. Some jackets, which those are done. Some more shirts that I'm waiting for approval on, and some hoodies that I'm waiting for approval on. And then Bob's got a job that he's quoting. And then HTV, heat transfer, which I just consider normal heat transfer, as well as the white toner. So I've got some backpacks that I need to do. I actually have that cut. It is on top of the white toner, and I just need to weed and apply them. We've got some shirts that I did for Bob that are sitting there ready to be delivered, but he's just been sick. Got some shirts that went with my Sanmar order last week. I have 2 hoodies for my next door neighbor. One of them I already did, the other she sent me the artwork today. And then I've got 3 different aprons for one customer. 26 of the aprons I've already ordered, and now I need to get 20 more. And then Robert has a couple of jobs, but there's a problem with the white toner printer right now. Basically, when I'm printing solid white, or printing white at all, not necessarily solid, but solid colors are working fine, but anytime it's white, there's little dots in it. And it has nothing to do with the rip, it has nothing to do with the software. Like, I tried printing the same thing on just regular paper, and it worked fine, but as soon as I do it on the transfer media, I don't know if you'll be able to tell. Come on. Focus. Let's focus in on me. Anyway, right there where it says American Cancer Society, it's not clear. I know it's fuzzy for you, but like you can see little specks. Hold on. I'll turn the camera around. Okay, that's much better. So you can see the blue is nice for the most part, but the white has spots where it didn't fill in all the way, versus I printed on just a piece of colored paper and the white filled in nicely. Crappy, nice. Crappy, nice. So I've got a support thread open with Uninet to try to get it resolved, but because of the holidays, it's been super slow. So need to get it fixed so that I can, one, clean up the stuff that's on the floor, and two, get the jobs done. Because all the aprons need to be done with the white toner, and Bob's 2 shirts need to be done with the white toner. And then the last thing we've got our large format board. So got a job here for Bob, which that is done. I don't know if he's delivered it yet, but that's the one we printed when I just was like, I need to do it, I haven't done it, I need to do it, I haven't done it. So that's done. And then actually all of these are done. There's one in here that's a wall logo, that's an outsourced job, just because we're printing a logo directly onto acrylic. So I can't print direct to substrate. I could, for this acrylic piece, I could either cut it as a sticker and apply it on the front surface, or I could print it clear, apply white to it. Is that how? There's some way that you can, I can't think of it right now, but you can print, like, oh yes. So you would print the logo mirrored clear so that the adhesive side would go against the back side of the acrylic. But before you install it and cut it, you would basically laminate it with a piece of white, and then you would cut it out so that you could apply it that way. Not gonna do that. I'm just gonna outsource it. Way easier. They're gonna print it directly on it. They're gonna cut it to shape and put holes in it for standoffs. So not worth the effort. Frankly, it'd probably cost me just as much money to buy the acrylic as it is for them to print and cut it, just because they warehouse it and have it on site. So I'll show you those as the process moves along. I actually sent the order in today. So yeah, I guess I do have a few more things that I can do today. Don't necessarily have to do them. None of them are pressing. But right now Bob's got 16 jobs in the queue and I've got 26, and I'd like to get mine down to basically nothing. I'd like to start the new year out fresh, get all the jobs off the queue, and just be done with it. So yeah, I am going to probably get a hat hooped, get it running, and finish up getting the vlogs prepped for release. Thanks, Cam, for editing the vlogs. I really appreciate it.
Happy New Year.
It's running. I'm gonna finish my stuff on the computer. 1 out of 10. All right, guys, so I've got 5 of the hats done. There's 3 in the box, 1 that I missed throwing in the box, and then this one that just finished. I'm switching colors, but we're doing the same design. So you can see here on the back of the machine, I've got all of the thread in there. Right now we're running silver for the text, the little tiny cone, and we're gonna run white instead. So I just recorded how to do the needle switching, but I didn't actually record it. So I'll show you again. And I've already changed it. So click settings, arrow down to needle settings, click set, and this is where you have basically the paths or color profiles in the embroidery file, and I have the first one set to 15, which is my blue color, and I just set the second one to, instead of being needle number 2, which is the gray, set it to needle number 8, which is the white right there in the center. So then you just click OK, which I already did, so I'll hit escape. Now this is ready to go because, like I said, I was doing white hats. Can't do white thread on white hats because you can't see it. So switching that to blue, so just hit start, and this will go. All right, Print Fam, so it's after 6. So what I'm doing right now, since the hats, I have the machine running really slow at about 500 stitches a minute, trying to save myself from thread breaks. I've found the faster I run it, the more thread breaks I have. So running it at 500, I've only had one thread break so far with the 7 hats that I've run. So basically what I'm doing is I'm setting a timer on my phone. So 20 minutes from now, I'll come back out. I'll take the hat off, put the new hat on, hoop the hat or hoop a new hat, and then set another timer, go back inside. That way I can get all the hats done today and still be inside spending time with the family. The only downside is, which it hasn't happened yet, is if the thread does break, when I come back out, it won't be done. I'll just have to rethread, go back inside. So that's what I'm doing for now. I'll check in as soon as they're all done. All right, Print Fam, I'm calling it a night. I got all 5 white hats done. The last gray hat just finished, and I've got the rest here. That one's just on the hoop mount for no particular reason. Those ones are there. I'm gonna get them all cleaned up tomorrow. It's my daughter's birthday, so I'm gonna call it a night. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions about what I do, how I do it, why I do it, etc., you can leave those questions down in the comments. If you want to support the channel, you can like the video, subscribe, share with friends. Monetarily, you can use the Amazon affiliate links. Your price stays the same, but a small commission comes back to help the channel. You can buy business cards. We're working on stuff for Cam's merch store, and you can buy stickers and etc. So again, if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching, Print Fam, and we'll see you next time.